Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we tanked in our first dungeon on the Goblin Warrior, and that was Ragefire Chasm. And today, we're going back in. Here we are. I wanted to do one more because we did not finish this quest here with Boval Whitehorn. So let's get to it, guys. We also have meters now. Just gonna pull a bunch of stuff. Oh my gosh, things aren't working out too well. There we go. We leveled up, level 16. How about that? And we can learn execute now. But yeah, we have a damage meter. It shows our damage and the healing done. It's called details. You guys don't know about it. Pretty good add-on. Just interested to see how much damage we are doing. Seems like we're doing an alright amount. Not as much as I thought we would be doing. It's actually a level 20 Blood Elf Hunter in here. Alright, well, let's pull a bunch of these guys. I wish they just wouldn't attack, man. It's really annoying when they attack the mobs like that right away. I can pull like this entire place. See how we do here. Shoot a rocket at them. But yeah, look at the damage we're doing, guys. An insane amount of damage. I don't know if we're going to live through this stuff. I need to keep doing AoE. That's an insane amount of AoE damage right there. Healers doing pretty damn well. There we go. That was a good pull. And the mace dropped again. The Ogle Flint's Inspire. 12.3 damage per second, 3 strength, and 3 critical strike rating. Looks like we got a bunch of mana. Should be okay here. And what do we need for the quest? We need bindings. I think the bindings are over here, right? I'm pretty sure. Are there bindings over this way? Maybe, maybe not. No. Okay, I'm going this way. They're not following me. But I'm looking for those elemental creatures. I think they're just up ahead. There's one. Seems like they're okay. We got our first searing binding. Need to make sure we do that. Got to get at least 6 of those before we complete this dungeon. And a swiftness potion recipe dropped. Wow, that's actually worth like 30 gold on the auction house. I wonder if we'll get it. All right, here we go. Let's do a decent sized pull here. And I can get this guy too. There we go. Should get a bunch of bindings here. There we go. 2 more. I'm running up here. I'll try to pull all 6. Hopefully we're okay. I'm just going to use a health pot. Damn it. I kind of messed up there. I switched stances by accident. Come on, heal! Should get the final bindings right here. Get any? No. There's some more elementals. Have to find a few more. Healers get mana so fast, man. Doesn't take them that long to drink. Didn't pull these mob with the boss this time around. This boss actually hits kind of hard. Shoot a rocket at him. I could get a threat meter going as well. I don't know if we really need one. But there is, and with this add-on, it comes with a threat meter, and you can see how much threat you're pulling. There we go. Someone leveled up. And the Subterranean Cape dropped. 4 strength, 4 agility, 29 armor cape. That's an awesome cape. Looks like Leben got it. The Hunter. It's a great back piece for that Hunter. And I don't think we need to go that way. We just got to go up here, right? This is for the last bosses. Supposedly there's one over here. But I think we can just jump down. I'll jump down. Maybe that's what we could do. There has to be more elementals around here. I still need to find it, like one more. I just need one more binding. Weird how we're having trouble finding these one more elemental. I think we could kill one solo, maybe. Be tough. But with a health pot, I think we could pull it off. Is it gonna let me die? I hope not. Up on him. There we go. Someone else leveled up there. The barbaric loincloth dropped. 42 armor, 3 stamina, 3 intellect, cloth of pants, and then the Azarian's blade dropped again. It's a sword that we got last time. Just have 4 crit on it, 12.3 damage per second. Here we go. We're going in. Oh! Taunt this guy. I gotta help this guy, man. There we go. Jump down, guys. Bleed up on this guy here. We got them all. There he is, Jerkosh the Invoker. There is a boss here. I had a feeling there was. Didn't notice it last time. Okay. We'll be okay. They can deal with them. We need to find one more elemental. And the robe of evocation dropped again. 58 armor, 4 stamina, 5 intellect, 5 critical strike rating. Cloth chest. I think these guys need to do the same thing, so hopefully everybody stays. Just need one more binding. Just like my other warrior. I never got Thunder Fury because I just needed one more binding. From Baron Geddon. Never dropped for me. Thought everybody's willing to keep going. If there's like a binding over here, or... I'm looking for elementals. There's one right up here. Get it. There we go. And the blazing wand dropped. These guys want to keep going. 12.7 damage per second wand. Not a bad wand at all. Let's head back and we'll turn this quest in. Wonder if it's better to just zone out and zone back in, or run back. That was fun. Quick group. I mean, quick dungeon. Great group. Flew through the place. Next one we will most likely do is Dead Mines. I'm happy we got in here again. It'll probably be the last time we do RFC, though. There's really no point in doing it over and over and over again. But we will be doing Dead Mines next. I guess I'll queue up for it while we're doing a few quests out in Azshara. Thing is, we're almost like level 20. And once we hit 20, we're going to be pretty much done with Azshara, I think. I'll make sure we do all the quests the next time. Up with the Dead Mines. Do you have the bindings? Thank you, warrior. The molten elemental spirits are finally back to rest. There we go. I only want to do Dead Mines once. I don't want to spam dungeons during this playthrough. You could level that way. That's the common way of leveling in Cataclysm, is just to dungeon spam. It looks like these quests are still alright for us. So that's good. And also, if we do dungeons too much, we'll probably level skinning. We'll get a little too far ahead. And now we're at 48 skinning, which is pretty good. We'll do these quests here, and then I'll queue up for Dead Mines. I quit. I don't blame you. Rough place to work. There's a bunch down here. I love that about the rocket boots. Before you fall to your death, you can use the rocket boots and save your life. 3 more levels, we'll try out a battleground as well. Looking forward to that. No job is worth this. That was surprisingly restful. Alright, so we just need to find one more of these guys. Let's pull a couple here. Just spam Thunderclap. I think tank leveling is probably like way better than actually playing his arms. The AoE we get from Thunderclap's pretty damn good. Alright, so let's head back to turn this quest in. I think we can get there by going up this way. While we're doing that, we'll queue up for a Dead Mines. Yeah, RFC will probably be the only dungeon we do twice. Shouldn't even have really probably even done it the second time just to do that quest. I guess it's worth it, but I really want to actually experience some of these quests here in these zones. Because the zones are completely different. They've been pretty much overhauled in this expansion. Hey, look, all your limbs are intact. Ah, good. Now we can get these slackers back to work. You've earned a cut of the profits, though, minus the usual company fees. Take your pick. So we have a gun here. It's a little bit better than our gun. Does a little bit more damage. Stone-defying gun. But it has the same stats. 1 agi, 1 stam, and that's really...
Careful out there.
It's all really we care about, but... We will equip that since it does a little bit more damage. If we ever need to do, you know, like a range pull, we can shoot with that. Now let's open this satchel. And we got Earthbound Girdle of the Bear. Wonder what that does. 6 strength, 6 stamina, 106 armor, male waist. Huge upgrade. That's a big upgrade right there. No wonder people do, you know, random dungeons. Oh, have I got a deal for you? Immerse yourself in foreign cultures. Go on epic adventures. Blow things up and get paid to do it. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it's not. This is what we do. If you're interested, head over to Gallywix's defense post on Forlorn Ridge to the north and look for Commander Molotov.
Move it!
Okay, so let's go, I guess we'll go meet Commander Molotov. No, get on the top. I didn't notice that the elevator was here. It's actually taken us quite a while to get to a Dead Mines as a tank. Check out this highway, though. I think the highway will probably take us to where we want to go, maybe. I just want to check it out. No, are you kidding me? Go up that's the elevator of death right there, guys. In hardcore, there's an elevator like that in Undercity, like this. And if you, say you're not paying attention, you can follow it just like I did. And if you don't have an ability like Blink or Rocket Jump like we have here, you're most likely just going to fall to your death. And then there goes your character. It's a sad way to die. Right, let's just take this highway here. Supposedly it's to the north. The Northern Rocketway Exchange, please.
Glad I could help.
There we go. Look at that. That looks awesome. That's cool, man. I'm probably gonna have to come back. Oh, look at this. It's like being on a roller coaster. Yeah, they did a great job with this one. I'm happy we came here just because of this Rocketway. Clearly we went a little too far. Okay. Looks like we're not getting off. Or are we? There we go. So where the heck are we? The Northern Walkway Exchange. The Shattered Strand. There's some quests here we can check out. Let's check them out. Amberwind's Journal.
Victory lies ahead.
The ruins scattered throughout this area are remnants of the Night Elven civilization at its former peak. They are a treasure trove of information for those who study the Arcane. And it would seem they have attracted attention of a most unusual group of Night Elven mages. Yes, you heard me, Goblin. Night Elven. Night Elves are trying to reclaim their magical heritage. I would find it amusing, but for the terrible potential should they discover anything of value here.
Hold your head high.
Amberwind's Journal. My sources are trustworthy. Lord Keeper Amberwind is overseeing the Alliance investigation of the ruins to the east. I have not yet probed the extent of her abilities. I'm hoping you can give me a full report by engaging her in combat and destroying her. With a title like Lord Keeper, I'm guessing Amberwind will have a journal on her that'll tell us exactly what those night elves are up to. Fetch that journal for me. No need to run back. Use their own scrying stones to contact me remotely.
Keep your wits about you.
Mukra.
I remember when my brother and I would camp alone in the Azshara wilderness. Look at it now.
Dabu.
It looks kind of the same, but there's, a big highway here. It's a Goblin Highway. The Blackmaw Furbolg that live in this area have broken rank with their Timbermaw brethren as we began to aggressively settle Azshara. They've gone wild, warrior, and harassed our forces at every turn. Worse, we have seen them engaging the Night Elves from Telrandris on friendly terms. We cannot allow the two to ally. Just southwest of here, you will find a great scar across the earth where my scouts report Night Elven activity. Slay them and gather any intelligence you find.
For the Horde.
I assume the scar most likely comes from Deathwing. And there's the Timbermaw, or the Blackmaw Pathfinder. I didn't know we had our thing right over here. Usually just have the frame. I'll just put the frame up here. I can bring them both down to the middle. But I think it's fine if you just keep it up top. I usually put it in the middle if it's hardcore though, because you really want to see your health bar, but I think it does take up too much of the UI. Kind of like having nothing in the middle. See if we can get this Blackmaw intelligence. There we go. We got the Blackmaw intelligence. I wonder if we can read it. An outline of a pending agreement between the Blackmaw and the Night Elves. The thing I've noticed about Cataclysm, it seems like we're so damn strong, man. You guys are the same level as us. We're like three-shotting them. Snail slime. What the heck does this do? Deals nature damage every second, reduces movement and attack speed by 50%. It's quite a bit. Charge! Yeah, snail slime, pretty good against us, or any melee class for that matter. Yeah, it seems like we're not getting the instant Qs like I thought we would. That's interesting. That could be due to maybe there's just not a lot of people like leveling characters in Cataclysm, right? Like, I remember getting pretty damn quick Qs as a hunter, and I think that was like 2 to 3 months ago. But that's when Cataclysm was somewhat, I guess, new. Well, not new, but because it is classic, but it was it's like sort of a fresh server still. And now that it's been out for 3 to 4 months, I think maybe almost 5 months, maybe more players are now going back to classic era, or maybe they're checking out the War Within. Because supposedly classic WoW numbers for Cataclysm are the lowest they've ever been. Or for this version of the game. And it makes sense. There's just too many different versions for people to play. Sometimes miss the days when there was just one version of WoW and everybody just played it. But the variety is nice. I remember when my brother... Oh, yeah. Read that.
Victory!
Blackmaw are ferocious. Were they ever to organize, they would prove to be an immense disruption to our work here.
Strength!
I see this definitely looks like a working draft of some sort of treaty. That's a worst-case scenario for us, Pexelgix. Night Elves coordinating attacks with entrenched Furbolg allies. My initial instinct, a full-out frontal assault, would only drive them into arms of the Alliance. We will have to take a different approach.
Farewell!
This looks like we're going to try to ally with the
Horde!
Furbolgs. So let's get the final rank of Insight here, guys. Which will increase the critical strike chance of our heroic strike by 15% and give your heroic strike criticals a 100% chance to cause the next heroic strike to also be a critical strike. So we're going to start doing quite a few more critical hits with heroic strike. A pale brew. Looks like our alliance foes have been making headway with their Blackmaw talks by conducting negotiations in the Furbolg tongue. If we are to sabotage the treaty, you're going to have to do the same. It's not as hard as it sounds, Pexelgix. The Blackmaw make a potent herbal tea, the fumes of which will place one in a trance-like state where you'll start speaking in tongues. The Blackmaw tongue, specifically. Go to Blackmaw Hold southwest of here and get me some samples of that briarroot brew.
Farewell!
Diplomacy by another means. In order to infiltrate and disrupt the Blackmaw negotiations, we'll need to know where they're happening. In Blackmaw Hold to the southwest, I suspect you'll find Night Elven ambassadors milling around, making preparations. Hagram spits on the ground. Kill them at your leisure, and search the area for important documents. Oh, and grab a set of your ambassador's robes. We'll need them. Dabu. All right, so I'll head over there later. I want to see what this scar is all about. And maybe we'll go back here. Another warm body. I think we're going to go meet... what's his name again? Yeah, we're going to go meet Molotov. I want to see what Gallywix is doing. Supposedly there's a mailbox over here. Yeah, not too many people queuing up for dead mines. It's funny because this place used to be all Blood Elves and then they just swapped it to Night Elves. So it's pretty much like the same zone almost with just a little twist. Is that what we're looking for here? The upper scrying stone. Andorel's distorted face appears in the scrying stone. Pexelgix, have you made contact? What can you tell me? We don't have the Amberwind journal. Where the heck do we get it? These guys drop it? Can't really tell you anything because we don't have the journal. Oh, Lord Keeper Amberwind. Oh, there. Okay, so we'll deal with this guy first. Shield slam. So much damage. There we go, we got the journal. Andorel's just, yeah, we checked that out. I wonder if we can check out the journal. Yeah, it just says pages of elegantly inked arcane script, complete with carefully penned diagrams. Everyone was making use of an arcane construct. How delightfully inexperienced. It's like watching children play with firearms. Let's take a look at that journal, Pexelgix. Hold it up to the scrying stone. Keep it still. A green beam of light scans across the text of the book as you hold it against the orb. Arcane constructs are creatures spawned of pure mana and intellect. In the right hands, a construct allows its users to quickly assimilate vast riches of arcane knowledge. But they're dangerous, Pexelgix. So intelligent, so powerful, so very vulnerable to external tampering. Let's teach these amateurs a lesson and use their own magic against them. Slay apprentices and collect their runestones for me. Contact me via the lower scrying stone when you're done. Okay. Let's deal with these amateurs, guys. I wonder if the Night Elves end up getting addicted to mana like the Blood Elves do. By messing around with these arcane magics. I think the Titans, they're masters of the arcane, I believe, as well. And I heard a rumor that supposedly the Titans were once mortal. I don't know if that's true, but I think in the War Within or the next 3 expansions that explain more about the World Soul Saga, we'll learn a lot about the Titans and how they became to be the overlords of Azeroth. Because the Burning Legion are gone now. They were like the biggest foe for quite a while. Up to Legion they were. And now it's switched to the Void. The Void seemed to be the enemy that we're trying to defeat now. Ever since Sargeras plunged his sword into Azeroth and was imprisoned at the end of Legion. And I wonder if Illidan will come back. I hope we see Illidan again. Oh, okay, Amberwind's back. We'll try to avoid Amberwind. Round 2. Are we really the only person queuing up for dead mines right now? I'm still shocked, kind of that we got tank queues. We're not able to get into. Oh, we don't. Oh, what the heck? So this switch from From Dead Mines to Wailing Caverns. You see that? What the heck happened there? Sleep Q? I remember this used to be the Dead Mines. Now it says level 17. Wailing Caverns. So we can't do it. So maybe we could never do Dead Mines. It was only a Alliance dungeon? I know it is a level 85 dungeon. They revamped the Dead Mines and Cataclysm. They also revamped Shadowfang Keep as well. They did a great job with Dead Mines. They did it on my Boomkin when we hit level 85. Sort of like a movie now, the way they set it up. But I can see why some players, you know, are nostalgic about this expansion. It's a great expansion, I think. The leveling is great. Like this, I like what they did with the zones. And the lighthearted vibe of it is fun. It's a change of pace from like how dark, you know, the first 3 expansions were. But it's funny now because the game's going back to its dark roots, it seems like. They're doing that with Diablo as well. Diablo has gone back to a more dark style. It's more for adults. Because that's obviously the audience is adults nowadays, right? Damn it, we didn't go back and turn this quest in. My bad, guys. Got a little unfocused. Yeah, I guess we can't queue up for Wailing Caverns. It's too bad. What level are we? We're 17, are we? I don't know why we can't queue up. You skin this? Uh-oh. Level 19s. Can't skin them. What about level 18s? Need to be 80 skinning. We're already falling behind in skinning. It's one thing that bugs me about professions. Like if you do dungeons, it seems like you just fall behind so fast. And then you have to like backtrack to catch up. I don't mind doing that. We'll do that eventually. Maybe I could do it offline. I think if I have to slay like mobs that don't give us XP, I could just do that before I start an episode. Try to catch us up with skinning. So I don't know if you guys want to watch me just slay a bunch of gray mobs for like 10 minutes. So we're at 51 right now. It actually take us quite a while to catch up to, you know, 18 or 19, level 19 skinning, which is 80 and 90 skinning professional level that we need. That's like another 30 to 40 levels. And the thing that sucks about tanking is in these dungeons, even though we can skin some of these mobs, we have to wait for the group to loot the mob. And as the tank, you kind of are the one that keeps the momentum going or the pace of the dungeon going. So as a melee class, we're always moving forward, so I might not have time to really skin mobs over in dungeons like I was able to on the Hunter as a range class. Andorel's image is blurry and indistinct. He squints at you and taps against the glass of the scrying stone. Pexelgix, is that you? The resolution on the stone is terrible. What kind of hardware are they using? Good work getting those runestones. To be honest, I only needed one. But the thought of so many night elves slain for such useless baubles fills me with a dark giddy joy. Please hold one of these ruins up to the scrying stone to let me see. As I suspected, an amateur effort at best. Now we will hack their arcane construct and use it to wreak havoc. Have you done this type of magic before, Pexligix? No? Ah, that makes my plan all the more delicious. Nearby, you should see a formidable arcane construct they've summoned. Thanks to the runestones you've gathered, we know how to communicate with it. Talk to the construct and say, Aleth La Tolgar. Got that? Repeat it. Close enough. Report back to me and let me know what happens. Just blows up. See, the voice of the construct seems to emanate from the air around you, ringing in your ears while the hairs on your arms stand up. Construct speaks to you in a language you can't understand, with words that sound like multiple voices talking at once. Alteth Lactogar or something. I'm going to take a screenshot here. This thing looks kind of cool. It's in this. Let's see what happens. Gets pretty damn big. The arcane construct surges with uncontrolled arcane energies. Let's see what happens. Oh, how about that? Oh, these guys are in trouble. I guess we sabotaged their plans there. Let's head back and turn this in. Feels like we're doing too much damage. That's brought. It's weird how we're like two-shotting these mobs. Almost two-shotting. Could you imagine having the BOA gear? It would be too damn easy. I think we get mounts at 20. I should look that up. I forget when we start getting our first mount. Would be nice to have one now. Just to get from point A to point B. I don't want to level up too much. It would be nice to check out the Another Warm Body quest. Maybe we'll head back that way before we get a little too high in level. We should probably head back there because the mobs we slay over there we could probably skin and somewhat catch up with our skinning.
We will persevere.
Night Elven mages.
Stay the course.
Haha, Night Elf mages fleeing their own arcane creation. Your actions have made my month, Pexligix. That's why we Blood Elves don't use arcane constructs anymore. They've been outlawed for, 1,500 years. It's amusing to me to watch our foes repeat the mistakes of the past. Mages indeed. Alright, so we got hacker leggings here and mage bracers. Both are not that great, but the disenchant value is 2 gold, 41 silver.
Time is of the essence.
That is quite a bit. I wonder what that disenchants into. Arcane dust? That's not worth that much. Lies. TSM is lying to us, guys, but we'll disenchant as much stuff as we can here. Some of the stuff There's like BOEs we could sell on the auction house. Like this is supposedly 2 gold. But sometimes BOEs just don't sell. Because people can use, you know, the BOA gear nowadays. And you level up so fast.
Can I lighten that coin purse
Yeah.
up for you?
You replace gear pretty damn quick. It's a low-level gear. Just isn't that great like it was back in vanilla.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Time is money, friend.
Where do we want to go? Southern Rocketway Terminus, right? The Orgrimmar Rocketway Exchange? Yeah, maybe that one? It's hard to tell what they're called. It's this one?
Talk to me.
Yeah, we'll go to
Right
Orgrimmar.
back.
Look at that. The zone's so much different with this being it. Surprised they were able to build this with like no issues. Nothing. Well, I guess since they're with the Horde now, they can kind of just do whatever they want, right? It's a lot of help. The only ones that can stop them are the Alliance. Alright, so are we in the right spot? Yeah, we're back where we were. Can I just get off anytime? Yeah, you can. Wow. So you can get off mid-flight. You gotta watch out, though. Probably could have got off, like, right here and then just used rocket jump when we got kicked off of the rocket. Might try that next time while we're, like, you know, in flight. I'll get off the rocket where we want to, you know, get off. We're close to it. And instead of falling to our death, we'll try to rocket jump. Last second to survive. Just want to see if that actually works. Oh, there he is, Commander Molotov. Let's turn this in.
I get no respect around here.
Latest recruit, eh? I'll make this short and sweet. We're under a contract to keep the Naga in the ruins from reaching Gallywix or his property. You handle whatever we ask of you, and I'll see to it that you get paid when all of your rounds are complete. Welcome to the Bilgewater Battalion.
If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
First things first, we need more supplies for you and the other recruits. There are some perfectly good standard issue packs on the bodies of our last round of recruits in the minefield to the north. Taking their lessons to heart, I'd recommend you avoid stepping on mines yourself. We're going to get a few Molotov cocktails that increase run speed by 50% for 15
Stay
seconds.
strong, pal. Smart
Military breakthrough. You've lost contact with the Sergeant Dynamo stationed at the next ridge to the north of the central minefield. They are probably overrun. You had our last SFG. Go over there and get it back. Clear out any Naga that have broken through while you're there.
Don't try anything stupid.
And then we got first degree mortar.
Quickly!
Hey bud, like explosions? Of course you do. Who doesn't like explosions? I've got mortars set up on the ridge to the east to hold the Naga back. Go forth, recruit. Mortar them all. Ha ha ha.
Hit the road!
Alright guys, so it looks like we are going to end up fighting against the Nagas, and then eventually we'll probably move north and deal with the Furbolgs. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. It's pretty good. We got a new mail belt, and our item level has gone up to 13.8. So, seems like we're getting quite the upgrades while we've been leveling up. Next episode, we should get to a level where you can hopefully do Wailing Caverns. Wailing Caverns is a long dungeon, so I probably would want it to be a dungeon we start at the beginning of an episode. So maybe next episode we'll just focus on questing in Azshara for a bit. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.